Here we go. It's called chips.
Yeah.
I'm like a celebrity. And I look at this box of chips that were once in my hands and are now on the floor that I was just about to eat, but I'm not that hungry anymore. And I think, fuck, I have really done it now. Sorry, let me go from the start. So we met at a party in a friend's garden when you got blackout drunk and everybody laughed. And at the end of the night, I kissed someone else. And although I didn't even know you yet, you have never, ever, ever let me forget it. One night you asked me what my biggest regret was, and I lied. I said it was not kissing you instead. But then you held me so tight in that tiny little bed that the white lies seemed to dissolve into the darkness. You see, you were my first in so many ways. When I met you, you swept me up in this daze of compliments and affection and gestures and direction. You told me I was lost before I found you. And I guess I never bothered to consult a map, and I definitely didn't consider that it was all crap. I just ate it all up out of the palm of your hand as you led me like a lamb to your promised land. I was broken. But so were you. Sorry, where was I? We have been out with friends. Friends is rich. Friends tends to imply ties of love and camaraderie. These people were not our friends. Let's call them acquaintances. No, in fact, they were the jeering crowd who saw you were down, then pushed you into the vodka and told you to drown because they thought it was funny to make their own little clown. The alcohol doesn't mix well with your meds. We both know that, but you turn away from me. Instead, you take another sip. Straight spirits slip into your bloodstream and the scales, they tip in favour of this circus. Roll up! You're a fucking slag. The circus is in town! Did you know that? You're a fucking slag. You are so close, the smell of your breath makes me gag. That one was just for me, not for the baying punters who conveniently seem to have lost interest in their blood sport. And I say nothing. I just call us both a cab. Most nights you stay over at mine and wake up screaming, and I am holding you close and telling you you've just been dreaming, and you cry and shake. Your ice-cold hands I take into mine. I would fight every one of your demons if you asked me. You know, I would drown out the desert. I would dry up the whole sea, but my metaphors are pretty weak because I'm only 16. So instead I just hold you really close till we fall back to sleep. Get out the car, who's going to be sick? Middle of nowhere in the street, and as though with a click, I see the last of the boy I know leave your eyes. I can see where this is going. So I say goodnight. Perhaps it's best we see each other another time, and I can see that hurts him, but that suits me just fine. I have just got to get out of here before he crosses that line. Fuck you then! Fuck you! Fuck you! In your element, this eloquence is hardly of any relevance, so I decide in a display of quite heavenly benevolence to walk away into the nearest chip shop. And he is following me, and his words will not stop, and I order these chips, and they are served piping hot. They are burning my mouth. I can feel my tongue blistering, but the gift you see is that this hurts less than the welts your words are leaving on me. This hurts less than the bruises you have beaten on me. This hurts less than gluing back together the pieces of me. These chips are a moment of sweetest relief. You are screaming now. Spit flecks flick through the air. You are frothing at the mouth with this rabid stare, and now I'm crying in a chip shop, and you don't seem to care. You raise your fist. And in a moment of clarity, I decide to lift up the box and push them directly into your face. You freeze. And I look at this box of chips that were once in my hands and are now on the floor that I was just about to eat, but I'm not that hungry anymore. And I think, fuck, I've really done it now. So I wait for the fallout. Your face is covered in sauce now. Ketchup, drip. Hot sauce, drip. Mayo, drip. You look like a prick, and I laugh. From my belly, I laugh at your contorted face. I laugh, and I laugh, and I laugh, and just like that, I'm not afraid of you anymore. You are not the same bully from moments before. It's hard to give you that power when you are painted in sauce. You are just a boy standing in front of a girl covered in fast food. And under these fluorescent lights, it is clear to see I am more, and your hurt will never take me. I am more, and your words will never break me. I know my worth now. How could I forsake me? And I look at this box of chips that were once in my hands and are now on the floor that I was just about to eat, but I'm not that hungry anymore. And I think, fuck, I've finally done it. In this moment of the story, I stride out into the night, charged with adrenaline and power and strength and delight, and I leave that little twat eating my dust. The scales a little more balanced, the world a little more just. To any man that would make a woman feel fear or dread, I will dash 1,000 chips in 1,000 of you man's heads. Thank you. Thank you so much for that very positive response.